Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of FLH. It is Ken Chrysler here, and we are starting off with the big return that happened at the pay-per-view. This was a magnificent return, and I tell you, they put on a match. And the leader of the new evil faction, Vile Sin, XPATIENT, has arrived. If you're wondering where everyone else is, they're still recovering in the hospital. That's right. That's how much damage was done. And we're going to hear an explanation for why this man right here has brought these people together and why he is doing this. If you want to ask me, it's because he's evil. He's absolutely evil. And he just can't get it through his head. He's never going to beat us, no matter what he does. Hello, everyone. Your favorite madman has returned. Your friend, the XPATIENT. And I just want to say this. A lot of you all wonder why I'm back. Well, let me explain myself. Throughout my career, I have seen nothing but failure time and time again. This time, I will succeed. This time, I have a plan. This time, I have an efficient team. And it all of my failures started with Mike. And obviously, I can't go after him. So I have to go after the man he left his legacy to. That's you, GM. And of course, the Macau's Warriors. The ones that started it all. Each and every one of you will feel my wrath because I'm sick and tired of failing. I will lead this brand, and I will burn this channel, and I will burn you, GM. You stand no match for me. You got lucky at Backlash. But let me remind you, Guan and Powerplay are not the only ones involved. You have an army, and I have mine. And it's a matter of time before I get the best of you, GM. I'm going to take everything from you. I couldn't fulfill my destiny before, but I will fulfill my destiny now. I may have not been able to destroy Mike, but destroying you will be definitely bittersweet. Your time is running out, GM, and it's a matter of time before my army arrives, and it won't be like the past armies, because I'm going to succeed this time, because all of my life I have failed until now. Now I'm back, and I'm better than I've ever been before, and there's no one that can stop me. But yeah, XPATIENT explaining himself here tonight. And we are starting off, and I'm going to just tell you a little bit. Yeah, you watched the pay-per-view, didn't you? You saw the pay-per-view, didn't you? And you saw what happened to the BEIGE Cowboy. He's been dropped to a #1 contender on the IC title match. And who is he going to be facing off with here? What in the world? Oh, no way. William Buttocks has returned. Oh my goodness. The one, the only. He is back. After all this time. Just unbelievable. Wow. And a big, we know that returns are going to happen tonight. We expect a couple to happen. We know Vicious Swag is going to be in the main event tonight. But yeah, this is a #1 contender for the IC title. And if you're wondering why, it's because BEIGE Cowboy failed at Backlash. He failed his mission. He got destroyed. And he's been demoted to the IC title shot. Tonight we're going to have the #1 contender for the world and the women's title. But our little cowboy friend didn't have what it takes to win at Backlash. he lost, and he lost badly. And I'm a little bit stopped up. If you're wondering why I'm a little bit sick, it's because of this guy, the BEIGE Cowboy. I am allergic to him. That is why I'm a little stopped up, because I'm tired of seeing it. But if one good thing came out of it, he lost. We told you that Newsom was going to win, and he won. He overcame evil, and he saved the world by beating that sadistic, rude, no-good cowboy. And hopefully William does the same tonight. It's a falls count anywhere. 2 out of 3 falls. Oh man, William trying to smash him real good. And XPATIENT, of course, bringing up his new faction tonight. Of course, hardly anyone in that match is here because they're still recovering from the injuries. Mentally is in the office. And as for the other 4 that participated in that match, they had to go to the hospital after. Because that's how hellacious the Hell in the Cell match is. And they definitely took a beating. 4 out of 6 of them went to the hospital after it was over with. But they will return next week. So, it's not a serious injuries, but definitely enough to get you in the hospital. And this is, of course, in the Extreme Rules. Anything goes. And whoever wins will take on Rico Sanchez at the pay-per-view. Yeah, you can show off all you want, but there's a reason why you don't have the world title around your waist. Because he's mouthing off fans now. He's trying to bankrupt us. That's what he's trying to do. Oh, William with a nice takedown there. And the Cowboys got the steel steps. And William just got smacked. This has already been a brutal match. William returns tonight. We're going to have a women's return as well. And Vicious Swag will return for the main event. So we've already announced that. Oh my goodness, really? Did you really have to drop those steps on his back? And of course, Backlash had one of the best pay-per-views yet. Definitely, we got a match that we didn't expect. The Hell in the Cell between the Warriors and XPATIENT's team, and I'm telling you, it was pretty epic. And definitely had some OMG reactions for sure. And look at the BEIGE Cowboy pointing at his enemy. He can point all he wants. I just love it how he has to go all the way to the bottom. I love it. Justice was finally served at the pay-per-view. Newsom got the job done. Everyone said he wasn't going to win, and he pulled it off because he is the ultimate underdog. And a big move there for William. And look here. Oh my goodness, really? That was unnecessary. And another kick out. No points yet for either man, despite all the damage that has been done. And a stunner from the Cowboy. And William did a really good move there. BEIGE should have went straight for the pin, but William rolled out of the ring. That's a good strategy. Buys him some time. And of course the ref, where is he? He finally gets there. And yeah, that saved him a point. So good strategy there by the Buttocks. Rolling out of the ring and causing a 2.5 count. Because it would have easily been a 3 if he was still in the ring. And William, he's tearing up the announce tables. Of course he is. Of course. Oh my goodness, and what a hit there. That would have been illegal, but anything goes in this match. And William going for a pin. And a kick out there from the BEIGE Cowboy. Oh my goodness, and William breaks the kendo over his face. And BEIGE is already bleeding as it is. So that just makes things even worse. And look at William DDT. Oh man, what a move. And a kick out there. And the Cowboy with the kick out. And BEIGE Cowboy going for the pin. And another kick out. What a brutal fight for the IC title. This is just crazy, and now it's getting into the crowd. Things are getting out of control quickly here. And some fan is going to get hit and sue us. It's the last thing we need. Oh my goodness. And the ref jumps the barricade. Oh man, and a stunner there by the Cowboy. And he's got to take the pin this time. And William cannot roll out of the ring. And that's a point for the Cowboy. It is 1-0. And William has a move of his own. And now he's going to go for a pin. And a kick out. Wow. How did he kick out of that? And BEIGE Cowboy continues to do damage to William here. And look at this submission. Oh, man. He hasn't really worked on submissions, though. Did I get him? I don't know if I got... There's been a fly buzzing around. There's been a fly buzzing around out of all the play. He has the whole entire universe. That's what drives me crazy. He has the whole entire universe. And he chooses my monitor. Out of every play, he could go anywhere he wants. He is free. And I'm going to get him. I don't know if I got him or not. I mean, he has to be on his last day. He's been doing this for like 4 days straight. And I know what he's trying to do, this fly. This fly is trying to get me to take my hand and hit something that is valuable. And that is not going to happen. He's trying to make me destroy something. I don't know if I got him or not. But he got out of here. Kept on landing on my monitor. I'm trying to watch the match. And all I hear is zzz. It's annoying. Fly somewhere else. And my goodness, this match has just been totally brutal. Can't even get back to the outside. It's just out of control. If you think this is bad, we still have 2 5-man Extreme Rules to go. So, question is, can we leave the crowd? And uh-oh. Of course, this is Falls Count Anywhere, so you can pin them anywhere you want. And William with a nice punch there. William cannot hesitate. You cannot underestimate this guy. You cannot underestimate him. And look at William with a nice counter. William definitely has size advantage. We know that. And look at this. Oh, man, what a beautiful choke slam. And William has an opportunity to get a point here. And he ties it up. Thank goodness. It is 1-1. The winner will take on Rico Sanchez at the pay-per-view. And what is William doing? He needs to quit goofing off and get the job done. I mean, the fans are definitely get their money's worth tonight. That's if they don't get hurt. And William, what a move. Oh my goodness. And that seals the deal. So William Buttocks wins. And he will face Rico Sanchez. That's going to be a really good fight for the IC title. And the Beige Cowboy is on the ultimate loser streak, which serves him right, because he's an absolute moron. And William wins. And it was a hard fight. I will give Beige that. But William comes out the victor. And now we are going to the women's match up next. And of course, Dominique is already here. I believe Melissa's already here as well. And we're going to get some more entrances here. And here comes Esther Jack. Little Esther is here. And she is ready to go. Of course, former women's champion. Her and Melissa have won the women's title before. And of course, Renee defended her title. Ted was the only one to lose the title at the pay-per-view. So Renee defended her title and did a good job. But tonight, and especially against Ladies First, and Esther wearing her goofy attire, that I always thought that was goofy, even when I was a kid. The glasses and the mustache. So we're showing some new entrances off. And not this one. Jez is here. Daniel the D's woman. She is a psychopath. Of course, we know the KSD is going to eventually be a problem on here. So far, they haven't done anything yet. We've just seen one of their leaders, but it's a matter of time before Mentally going to have to put up with them next. Of course, Jez has started some stuff, and of course, she's definitely going to be going after Esther probably in this, even though it's a free-for-all. Yeah, just an evil human being she is. And we're going to get a return. Who is it going to be? And LASHAWNA has returned. So she is back. So it's good to see LASHAWNA. Also a former women's champion as well. So this is going to be a fight. We got 3 former women's champions in this matchup. Extreme rules. Falls count anywhere. Elimination. I mean, you got it all right here. So. Oh, man. LASHAWNA already going after Melissa. And, of course, at the pay-per-view, we got a big surprise because Renee beat Black Rose. We didn't see it coming. I didn't think she was going to pull it off. So Ladies First could not be a part of this match. Of course, eventually someone's going to challenge them for the tag titles. And there's a couple women that could form factions, perhaps. We could see Esther and Dominique be one of them. But I don't know. I don't know who's going to step up and go for the tag titles. But I know next week we're going to have a #1 contendership for the men's tag titles. And I think we're going to do, well, it looks like it's going to be Guan and Power Play versus Gorgie and Lurtz. So it's going to be great. And we're going to get to see those teams at it again. You saw how much damage they could do. Oh my goodness. Talk about hospital bills. Hospital bills went through the roof after the pay-per-view. That's why 4 out of 6 of them aren't even here. Because they're still recovering from the pay-per-view. But they will be back. And of course, XPATIENT has more than just them on his side. So he is prepared. He wants to do what he could never accomplish. And that is to take down Mike's brand. And of course, Mike's gone now and mentally has taken over. But that doesn't mean anything because XPATIENT has one goal and one goal only. And that is to fulfill the legacy that he could never fulfill. And he could never get Mike. That's the problem. So he's going to go after the GM instead. And like I said, not that I need to apologize for this, but apologies for being stopped up. If things sound a little bit different tonight, that's the reason why. Like I said, I'm allergic to the BEIGE Cowboy. He makes me have sinuses. He's the most grossest human being ever. And he causes me to have allergies. Me and my nephew have allergies because of him. So, if you're wondering what happened or how I got allergies, it's because of him, not because of the weather. And ESTER going for a pin here, and not even a 2 there. And of course, tonight we are going to have a lot of people competing in that #1 contendership match. We're going to have the XPATIENT, Ted Led, D-Lee, Daniel, and Vicious Swag will return. All 5 of these guys could put up a fight against Newson. But I'm telling you, Newson is going to be great. He already defined the odds. He definitely wasn't the favorite at the pay-per-view. And he basically swept the Cowboy. So, but the question is, who is next? Who is next to suffer by the hands of Newson Barafia? And look at LASHAWNA. Oh, wow. And look at Dominique. And a kick out there by ESTER. Look at LASHAWNA. Oh, I didn't even notice. Jez got eliminated. Oh, no wonder I didn't notice because, I mean, she is Daniel's fiance. I wouldn't, well, not fiance, but girlfriend. I wouldn't notice her to begin with. So I'm glad she got eliminated first. I mean, she has no, and she wants Renee. She wants to make Renee pay after, if you don't know, Renee put a spell on Daniel and he lost his hair. So she put a spell on him. So we are down to 4. I didn't even notice that elimination. Three of 4 of these women are former women's champions. And a kick out there by Dominique. And Dominique going for the pin. And she got it. Melissa's been eliminated. Wow. So Dominique is the only non-former women's champion here. And if she could pull this off tonight, she's had a title shot before, but she didn't win. So if she could pull it off, it would be an excellent boost of momentum for her. But it's down to these 3. And look at Dominique. Oh, right on the stop sign. Esther Jack's head landed. Oh my goodness. Just brutal. And look, oh man. Dominique trying to hit Esther with a stop sign. I don't know what LaShawna tried there. Looks like she went for some crazy high-flying move. And look at Dominique here. And a kick out there by LaShawna. And look at LaShawna here. Making Esther pay. These two, of course, they don't like each other, I'm sure. Because LaShawna is Mentally X, basically. And, of course, Esther is... Yep, LaShawna just took out Esther. So we're down to 2 here. Look at LaShawna getting pumped up, but she turned her back on her enemy. And Dominique going to try to make her pay, but... And uh-oh, chair versus stop sign, and chair wins. The stop sign, you know, I don't know why we use stop signs. You know, I hope we're not taking them off of places with stop signs, because that would cause a wreck. So, who knows with the interns? I want to know where they got the stop signs from. And I hope it's not from an actual sign. Otherwise, we're going to get sued. So, but you never know with the interns. They're full of surprises. And look at Dominique. And a kick out there by LaShawna. And LaShawna going for a pin. Not even a 2. Still needs to do more damage. And look at LaShawna. Oh! Kick right to Dominique. And look at LaShawna here. Oh, man. What a move. That is a big move on... And not even... Does not seal the deal. I thought it would. And LaShawna is going top rope. Oh, this is crazy. Oh, this is really risky. And somehow she still pulls it off. Her athleticism is unreal. Oh, and what a kick to the head. And I think Macau's sister's in trouble, and it is over. LaShawna wins. So it will be Renee versus LaShawna at the pay-per-view for the women's title. That is going to be really good. Wow. And now it is time for our number 1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. And this is going to be a lot of fun. We got XPATIENT, Ted Ladd, D. Lee, Daniel, and Vicious Swag returns tonight. And here we go. Look at Ted Ladd going for a pin. Way too early, Ted. Way too early. And of course, I'm sure Ted is not happy that he lost the U.S. title. However, he is getting put in a number 1 contender for the world title. So, yeah. I see that as a big deal. I know he loves the U.S. title more than his own mother. But, you know, the world title is actually more prestigious. And I'm not saying that, yeah, I know what you're already going to say. Well, it's the United States. How can you say that? The world, it covers everywhere. When you're the world champion, it covers everywhere. So, don't even try that with me. That's going to be his explanation. But the world title is the most prestigious title. And XPATIENT, of course, wants to win tonight, especially after what occurred at the pay-per-view. He wants to take all the titles. And no members of the Macau's Warriors are involved here either. Most of them are recovering from the pay-per-view. Look at Vicious Swag here. And a kick out there by Ted. And Daniel, he is definitely a changed man. He lost his hair because Renee put a spell on him. If you're just tuning in, that was a couple weeks ago. She put a curse on him, and of course, Jez wants revenge, but she's not going to get that title because she was the first one eliminated in that 5 women's match. And now we got a 5 men's Extreme Rules match. And look at Daniel. Wow. And uh-oh, XPATIENT. Suplex City. Poor Daniel. Could not get a break. He could be the first one eliminated here, but we have another pin going on, though. That doesn't matter. He still stinks. And Daniel's the first one out. I would say we miss you, but we don't. So him and his woman are the first one eliminated tonight. Wow. Talk about revenge. Renee has put a spell on him, for sure. She has definitely put a spell on the two. As a revenge, since Daniel broke up with her. We are down to 4. One of these 4 will face off with Newson at the pay-per-view. XPATIENT going after Ted Ladd. And Ted going for a pin. And Ted finishes off the XPATIENT. And we are down to 3. Can Ted redeem himself after the pay-per-view loss? Or will it be one of these other 2? And look at D. Lee. Oh my goodness. Oh man, a powerbomb coming right up. And Ted's got a hockey stick. And they have a chance to put away Vicious Swag, but... And look at D. Lee here. Oh man, Vicious is just completely out. He could have easily been eliminated, perhaps. But Ted got in the way, and now he's going to pay for it. Oh my goodness. Ted may have cost himself. He kicked out. So he's still alive. And D. Lee is yelling at Vicious. D. Lee Chango is a beast. I mean, that's probably the person I do not want Newson to face at the pay-per-view. I try not to say which one because it always costs me in the end. But we'll see what happens here tonight. And I think we're going to get a main event promo after this. So just stay tuned. Look at Ted Ladd. Wow. Ted Ladd's been really sharp tonight. Oh my goodness. Vicious Swag could have been pinned again, and Ted Ladd steps in the way. And more weapons are, weapons are all over the place. And, oh man, what a nice counter there by Dealey. Grabbing that shovel. That was a really good counter. Oh my goodness. Just beating everyone in his way with it. Vicious Swag took multiple shovel shots. And I'm telling you, the brutality of Dealey is unreal. He is a former world champion. One of the most deadliest people. So is Vicious here. Of course, as for Ted Ladd, he's probably like a 100-time United States champion. And look at Vicious. Oh, what a move. And a good curb stomp. And Ted Ladd has been eliminated. So we are down to 2. And a power bomb right out of the ring. Vicious Swag doesn't care. And look at Vicious. Oh my goodness. Pedigree. Locked in. And Dealey Chango's in trouble. And a kick out. Wow. Unreal. Just a crazy kick out there. Vicious go, oh my goodness, look at these strikes. Dealey gets slammed on the shovel. And now Vicious has the shovel. Oh my goodness, this match has been brutal. People are bleeding. And I don't think Vicious Swag cares. And he's going to be your #1 contender. So all the returns, I noticed this. All the returns won tonight. That is crazy. A little bit of a weird coincidence, but every single return won tonight. Vicious Swag shouldn't have won, though. He got lucky that he didn't get pinned, and it's going to be Newson versus Vicious Swag at the pay-per-view, and that is going to be a crazy match for sure. And everyone, it is now time for our main event promo, and Mentally is here. Mentally is here, finally. And we heard from the X-Patient earlier, and now we are going to hear a response from Mentally. And boy, is this going to be a good one. I can't wait to see what he's got to say. And of course, he did a great job at the pay-per-view. And it's good to see him again. Did anybody enjoy Backlash? I know I did. Oh, I enjoyed it a lot. You know, me and my team, we had a lot of miscommunications in the beginning. We didn't win certain matches that we should have won. But at Backlash, we took the U.S. title. At Backlash, we defeated XPATIENT, Powerplay, Guan, and proved ourselves as a great faction. And I just want to say this. I was shuffling through paperwork tonight as the XPATIENT was, doing his little promo. I would have came down there and confronted him, but obviously I enjoyed the paperwork more than I did his promo because we all know history repeats itself. And boy, talk about repeating himself, because he's failed so many times, and he's going to just fail again. That's all he's ever known is failure. He says that he's going to succeed this time. How many times has he said that? How many times has he said that? And yet he has never won. He's never even come close. But he can say whatever he wants, because my team is here. And we're coming for the tag titles. And we already have the world title and the United States title. And we're doing this for all the fans at home. He's trying to ruin everything. He's trying to walk in here and think he's big and bad and he's the one that's going to take over the world and all this stuff. But let me ask you this. When has he ever succeeded? Time and time again he has failed. And this will be no different. Because the Warriors will stand tall. We will stand for humanity. We will stand for the brand. We will stand for the subs. And he stands for nothing. And that's why we have an advantage over him. You saw Blue Neck win. You saw Newson win. And now Gorgie and Lurtz Nick need to get those tag titles. And they will face off with Guan and Powerplay next week for a #1 contender. And that's going to be important because the battle is not over until it's over. But I'm going to tell you, friend, if you're watching XPATIENT, history repeats itself. And you will fail like you have failed 1,000 times before. Because nobody is going to silence Macau's Warriors. And oh my goodness, Ted led with a spear. Out of nowhere. I cannot believe what I'm seeing here. Why is he doing this? Oh my goodness. And Ted has snapped. I don't think he's with XPATIENT though. Definitely he has a history with Powerplay, so he wouldn't be with the XPATIENT. But Ted Led is attacking the GM. And another spear. My goodness. I cannot believe this. And Ted has definitely turned heel. And oh my goodness, this just came out of nowhere. And he continues to attack. This is his boss. He doesn't care. He is officially snapped. And things are getting out of hand here. He is tearing up announce tables. He has lost his mind. And mentally he's trying to defend himself, but I mean, he is definitely, shook a little bit because he never saw it coming. And I don't think this was orchestrated by the XPATIENT. Oh my goodness. And Ted Led just does not care. And he has attacked the GM. Oh my goodness. Wow. I bet you're all looking for an explanation, aren't you? Well, here's my explanation. I am tired of not getting the respect that I deserve around here. This GM had the audacity to put me in a number one contendership for the world title when he knows the only thing that I care about is the United States title. That is the only title that matters to me, and I should have had my rematch tonight, but you had to be arrogant and put me in a number one contendership for a world title. The world title doesn't matter. Only the United States title matters. It matters more than you, GM. It matters more than this brand. It matters more than this disgusting chat and these disgusting fans. It matters more than my own mother. Until I have the United States title around my waist, I am going to be a disruptor. And I'm not going to serve XPATIENT because I am only doing this for the U.S. title. I haven't gotten the respect that I have deserved, and now you're going to pay. Until I have that title, I want a rematch next week. I want that title. I want that title more than anything. And you know what it means to me. And yet, you put me in a number one contender for the world title. If I don't get my rematch next week, oh, you're going to pay, friend. You're going to pay. Because nobody takes the United States title from Ted Ladd. Nobody.